The Interstellar Tunnel, Beyond Discovery. When astronomers announced that they had discovered an interstellar tunnel near our solar system, the world was stunned. This news didn't just echo through the scientific community, but resonated with the deepest imaginations of humanity. The big question on everyone's mind was the same. Is this tunnel a gateway to other star systems? This mysterious structure was part of what scientists called the local hot bubble, LHB, a massive, hot gas region surrounding our solar system that stretched hundreds of light years. What was once thought to be a mere cloud of gas now held the tantalizing possibility of humanity's greatest dream, a pathway to other parts of the galaxy. Michael Freiberg and his team from the Max Planck Institute for Extraterrestrial Physics worked tirelessly to unveil this structure, like cosmic treasure hunters uncovering an ancient map. Their most powerful tool was the Rosetta telescope, the first X-ray observatory stationed outside Earth's atmosphere. Using the telescope's data, they created a 3D model of the local hot bubble, a structure that astronomers had theorized for decades, but never fully understood. Then, one day, Freiberg's heart skipped a beat as he gazed at the waves on the screen. The data revealed a mysterious gap, a possible portal. The tunnel appeared to open in the direction of the constellation Eridanus, like a massive portal floating in the cold interstellar void. Freiberg pondered, could this passage truly be the doorway to interstellar travel? The thought burned in his mind like an ember. As the team worked tirelessly day and night, a detail in the telescope data caught Freiberg's eye. Near the entrance to this tunnel, significant temperature fluctuations were evident. The northern part of the tunnel was warmer, indicating traces of recent supernova explosions in the vicinity. It was as if anyone approaching the tunnel's entrance was confronted with the energy of stars that had once burned brightly and violently exploded. Dr. Elena Vasquez, another member of the team, began formulating theories about the tunnel's interior. The irregularities in the data suggested that the tunnel might connect two distinct interstellar regions. What if this tunnel doesn't just link two areas, but is part of a larger network spanning the stars? Vasquez wondered, her hands trembling with excitement as she studied the telescope screen. This idea alone made her heart race. Yet this excitement was laced with mystery. Whether this structure was truly a passage remained unknown. Meanwhile, the unusual gas movements within and around the tunnel led some astronomers to believe it might be highly dangerous. Most scientists agreed that using such a structure could be immensely risky, as even the slightest fluctuation within the tunnel could trigger chemical gas explosions or emit high doses of dangerous X-rays. Meanwhile, the Rosetta telescope, operating in the depths of space, detected strange electromagnetic waves around the tunnel. These waves revealed a constant, almost rhythmic movement of gases around the structure, as if it was shaped by an invisible hand. The swirling gases around the tunnel made it seem like a living entity. Scientists began to realize that entering this structure would be hazardous. The rhythmic movement Vasquez noticed suggested that the tunnel had its own natural frequency or rhythm. This isn't just a random void, Vasquez said, staring at the screen in awe. It's like an artery in the universe itself, pulsing with some kind of cosmic heartbeat. As the observation module ventured deeper into the tunnel, temperature and pressure data became more erratic. The module, closing in on the tunnel's center, recorded rapid fluctuations in gas density and temperature, hinting at a massive force within. With every new transmission from the module, a wave of unease washed over the team. This tunnel was behaving like an energy center in its own right. While the module's progress continued, Freyberg's thoughts wandered. Could this tunnel be a transit point for other intelligent life forms in the universe? Perhaps this structure wasn't just an interstellar passage, but a cosmic highway of sorts, linking far reaches of space. The thought filled him with both excitement and dread. Suddenly, a high-energy wave approached the module. In an instant, a bright flash appeared on the screen, then darkness. The module lost connection temporarily. Freyberg and Vasquez exchanged tense glances. Was this a natural phenomenon, or was it evidence of a much larger force? After a few moments, the module reactivated and resumed its transmission. But the final image it sent back left the team in deep silence. In the tunnel's depths, a shadow-like form appeared to be moving toward the module. Though it seemed like nothing more than gas and energy, it had a distinct shape and movement. The shadowy form in the tunnel defied comprehension. What if this is a trace of a civilization that was here long before us? Vasquez whispered. Maybe this structure was a gateway, created by an ancient civilization, waiting for humanity to uncover its secrets. The team watched, both mesmerized and fearful, as the shadow lingered on the screen. This mysterious shadow in the tunnel symbolized the cosmic solitude humanity has always feared. If this truly was an interstellar life form, it would mark a turning point for humanity. But was this shadow real, or just a transmission glitch from the module? The team knew they were in a race against time to solve this mystery. The Interstellar Tunnel, unraveling the mystery days filled with excitement and mystery, passed after the discovery of the tunnel. Freyberg and Vasquez spent hours each day in front of their telescope screens, examining every detail of the tunnel. But this colossal passage revealed a new secret every day, each one leading to another unanswered question. The Interstellar Tunnel, glowing within the local hot bubbles, hot gas clouds, seemed to pull them in, whispering to them to dive in and uncover its mysteries. One evening, Freyberg noticed a new ripple in the gas patterns as he observed the movements within the tunnel. On the screen, layers of gas twisted, swirling like a vortex, pausing briefly, then surging again. This erratic behavior in the tunnel's gases sparked a new question in Freyberg's mind. Could this tunnel be alive? Or does it have some kind of natural defense mechanism? Talking about this hypothesis with other team members was a challenge for Freyberg, but Vasquez gave him a reassuring look, one that encouraged him to speak. Even imagining this is pushing the boundaries of science, Vasquez said. But here, we're beyond science. Who's to say others haven't studied this structure, just like us? Amidst speculations, the team made a daring decision. Freyberg and Vasquez planned to send a new observational module into the tunnel to get a closer look at the gas movements within. The module would gather detailed data on the tunnel's internal structure, temperature fluctuations, and electromagnetic activity. But there was a big risk. The module could be lost to the erratic waves inside the tunnel. Still, the risk had to be taken. Only then could they explore the tunnel's depths and understand its secrets. As the module was launched toward the entrance of the tunnel, the team watched the screen with a mixture of excitement and anxiety. This moment marked the first step toward a historic discovery, and everyone held their breath as the data from the module began to come in. As the module glided into the tunnel, the first readings appeared on the screens. The gas density inside the tunnel was far higher than expected, and the temperature soared beyond surface measurements. This suggested an unknown energy source within the tunnel. Then, as the module ventured deeper, it was suddenly surrounded by an electromagnetic wave. The wave temporarily disabled all the module's systems, plunging the screen into darkness. The entire team held their breath in silence until, moments later, the screen flickered back to life, and the module continued its journey. This brief blackout underscored the tunnel's electromagnetic complexity. As they analyzed the data, Vasquez noticed a certain rhythm in the gas movements within the tunnel. It pulsed, almost like a heartbeat, giving the impression that the tunnel had a natural frequency. "This isn't just a random void," Vasquez said, her eyes wide with wonder. "It's like an artery in the universe, pulsing with some kind of energy." As the module pushed further into the tunnel, the data on temperature and pressure grew increasingly irregular. Approaching the tunnel's center, the module encountered sharp fluctuations in gas density and temperature, suggesting that a much greater force was at play. The transmissions from the module sent waves of unease through the team. The tunnel wasn't just a passage, it was behaving like an energy hub of its own. During the module's progress, Freiberg's mind began to wander. Could this tunnel be a transit point for other intelligent life in the universe? Perhaps this wasn't just an interstellar passage, but rather a cosmic highway linking distant parts of space. The thought thrilled and frightened him in equal measure. Suddenly, the module was hit by an unexpected energy surge. A bright light flashed across the screen, followed by darkness. The module temporarily lost its connection. Freiberg and Vasquez exchanged uneasy glances. Was this merely a natural phenomenon, or did it hint at a much larger presence? After a tense pause, the module came back online and resumed transmitting data, but the last image it sent left the team in stunned silence. Deep within the tunnel, a shadowy form seemed to be approaching the module. Though it appeared to be nothing more than gas and energy, it had a discernible shape and movement. The team, now holding their breath, could hardly believe what they were seeing. The shadow-like figure in the tunnel defied understanding. "What if this is a trace of a civilization that was here long before us?" Vasquez whispered. "Perhaps this structure was a gateway built by an ancient civilization, waiting for humanity to unlock its secrets." The team watched in awe and fear as the shadow lingered on the screen, seeming to pulse with an eerie, lifelike energy. This strange shadow symbolized humanity's fear of cosmic isolation. If this was truly an interstellar life form, it would mark a monumental turning point for humanity. But was this shadow real, or simply a glitch in the module's transmission? The team found themselves racing against time to solve this mystery. The Interstellar Tunnel, at the heart of the mystery. The shadow within the tunnel had plunged the team into deep silence. Vasquez, her eyes glued to the screen, tried to make sense of the movements she saw in the shadowy figure. It seemed as if this form was slowly approaching the module, then pulling back, moving around it in a curious, almost sentient way. The weight of unanswered questions hung heavily in the air. Is this really a life form, or merely an energy reaction from the tunnel? Freiberg wondered aloud. Suddenly an alert flashed on the screen, a warning from the module. A high-energy wave was rapidly approaching from deep within the tunnel, heading straight for the module. Vasquez's eyes darted to the rapidly climbing energy values in the corner of the screen, her heart pounding. The tunnel's core seemed to have awakened, releasing a massive energy surge. All the team could do was watch as this wave was about to hit the module. Within seconds, the wave collided with the module, and the screen went dark once more. But this time, the blackout lasted longer, and an eerie quiet settled over the room. With their module's signal cut, a chill ran through the team. They began to realize that this tunnel might hold secrets far beyond what they could understand. Freiberg muttered, "This is beyond our control." It was becoming clear that the tunnel behaved like a living entity, a passage that protected its energy with a fierce, almost sentient vigilance. Vasquez took a deep breath, her voice a mix of awe and resignation. Maybe we went too far in trying to understand this structure. This tunnel may be holding secrets humanity isn't ready for. This thought echoed in the minds of the team members as they grasped the risks of further exploration. Though they pored over the data sent back by the module, the true nature of the shadow within the tunnel remained a mystery. The Interstellar Tunnel stood as a boundary to humanity's understanding of the cosmos. It continued to exist, a vast mystery waiting in the depths of space, perhaps a relic from an ancient civilization or a guarded secret in the fabric of the universe itself. One thing, however, was certain. Humanity had ventured close enough to learn that some mysteries might never be fully uncovered.